This may stir a bit of controversy for Changli lovers such as myself, but why did Jinshi just get a huge buff to her kit and signature weapon while Changli only got minor changes? Today I'm going to break down the changes both characters got to their kits, their signature weapon reworks, and for the new 4-cost Echo, Jue. Starting off with Jinshi, her changes are as follows. Basic attacks in Incarnation state are now considered resonant skill damage. New effect of arrows in Unity makes it so that when dealing damage, Jinshi gains 1 stack of incandescence. Damage of the same element can trigger this once every 3 seconds. When coordinated attacks deal damage, Jinshi gains 2 stacks of incandescence. Damage of the same element can trigger this once every 3 seconds. So characters like Verena, Mortefi, or Yinlin will be really good partners in getting her stacks very fast. Her max incandescence has been increased from 40 to 50, as well as its additional damage multiplier per stack, increasing from 26.8% to 44.54%. As for her sequences, she now has a new S3, which gives her 25% attack for 20 seconds after casting her intro skill, which can stack twice. Her signature weapon, Ages of Harvest, has a new description that reads, increases all element damage by 12%. When using intro skill, gain 24% skill damage for 12 seconds. When using skill, gain 24% skill damage for 12 seconds. So now she has an unconditional 48% skill damage buff after swapping in and doing her skill, which will buff her until her burst rotation is pretty much done. Now let's talk about her signature Echo, Jue. Summon Jue to leap into the air, dealing 48.64% spectral damage to enemies and bringing forth Light Thunder. Light Thunder hits up to 5 times in total, each dealing 19.46% spectral damage to the surrounding enemies. Then Jue spirals downward to attack the surrounding enemies, dealing 48.64% spectral damage 2 times in a row. When casting Echo skill, gain Blessing of Time for 15 seconds. When Blessing of Time is active, resonant skill damage is increased by 16%. When resonant skill hits a target, the target will receive 16% spectral damage once every 1 second, counted as resonant skill damage, and this lasts for 15 seconds. So as you can see just from reading her kit, she has so much resonant skill damage bonuses, it's insane, and if you pair her with Tauchi, that's an extra 38% from her outro skill. Honestly, the more I read the script, the more I want to pull for Jinshi instead of Changli, but I'm going to try to stay strong because Changli's design is top tier. Speaking of which, let's go over Changli's busted, game-breaking, massive changes. Okay, so for Changli, make sure to take notes because this one's a lot. Changli's Forte circuit now allows her to receive reduced damage by 20%. Oh, you thought there was more? Yeah, that's it. That's all she's getting to her kit. Her weapon, on the other hand, has been reworked and now has a base stat of 48.6% crit damage rather than its previous 36.4% attack, as well as its secondary stat of 8% crit rate being changed to 12% attack. This is a huge buff towards her crit value since this is a free 48% crit damage that just needs to be complemented with crit rate substat rolls and her innate crit rate talents. As you can see, Changli lovers will be having a hard time seeing the difference in buffs between these two characters, but in the end, good changes overall for both. Totally don't feel like I just got shafted here. What do you guys think about these buffs? Do you think one character got shown a little bit too much love over the other? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure to like and subscribe for the latest news, leaks, and guides. And if you want to know all the changes for version 1.1, make sure to watch this video here.